he blew up on TikTok. And how did that happen? So you got on TikTok, like all of us. We started posting videos, like all of us. Then one video. When did you start it? When did that video actually start blowing up?
Well, I started TikTok 2019. I didn't want to do it because I saw a bunch of people dancing and I thought they were losers. And then Gary Vee was like, you gotta post everywhere. Like, don't be, doing that shit. He's like, TikTok is the way. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll listen to Gary Vee because I like Gary Vee.
Who's Gary Vee?
Gary Vaynerchuk is the guy that you see. He's like an entrepreneur, and he knows a lot about internet marketing and all the new stuff that's happening. So basically,
how did you know him?
I used to work for Ty Lopez here in my garage with my Lamborghini. Knowledge, like that fucking guy.
No, I don't know.
And
that
then
guy
because I was in that like world of like online entrepreneur people who like sell that whatever it is. I learned about all the people in that space, but then Gary Vee was the one that I resonated the most with. And then back then he wasn't that big, but I had no idea he would blow up to the level he is today. And it's well deserved, I would say. He gives great advice, practical advice.
Right. So what was his advice?
You just fucking post every day.
Stop
thinking about what you're posting.
Really?
Like stop judging yourself. And here's one thing that helped me a lot. The thing that you don't want to post because you feel like it's not going to get likes, because we become a slave to the value metrics. Post that thing and liberate yourself. So I started doing that. And funny enough, because I was listening to his advice, that's what led me to so October 2019. And then I think a couple months after that, then lockdown hit. And then sometime after, or end of March, I believe, somewhere around there, then I posted a video that went super viral. And then I got like a shit ton of followers, and it just kept.
So how many videos did you post prior to that?
I don't remember how many exactly, but up to that point, I had an agreement with my friend that we would post every day for 60 days, and whoever misses a video owes the other person $1,000.
Wow. So you did 2 months straight, and then after that, was that the 2 months
during that time? Within that time, before the second month hit.
Wow.
Within the second month, because, I just kept posting things that I thought people wanted to see. And then when you post every day like that, you start to run out of ideas where you run out of ideas that you think that people want, because you get sick of yourself. I compare that to telling jokes, because like you try to be somebody you're not, and you inside you're like, this is not me.
I don't know what that feels like, but
yeah. No, that's just me. Sorry, I forgot. I'm new.
I'm not a hack. Anyways, I'm just joking.
He's not a computer hacker, Edward Snowden. But yeah,
Can we show the video on this, Ronnie?
Sure.
How do we do that? I guess
is it a specific one?
Well, show the video that actually blew up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you let's say you posted 60, 70, or let's say 50 videos straight. Let's say the 51st one blew up. What was the number difference? What was your regular average number of views before that hit?
Man, like maybe a few hundred.
That's it?
Maybe. And then all of a sudden, so go all the way down. You got to go to like 2020, like the beginning of lockdown, right? Maybe I think March. It's called Confessions of a Former Fuckboy, Part 1. Yeah, I posted a lot. Yeah. I just kept posting. I posted a lot of my Filipino content got pretty big too.
What do you mean Filipino content? What did you do Filipino?
Like I would make because I hung out with so many Filipinos from the Philippines. I just made some stuff that I like. Oh yeah, you got to go to where I start losing hair. So keep going up.
Oh, this is before you had hair.
This is when I had and I started shaving.
So you just started shaving it, or you started balding?
Oh, right there. I shave it every morning. Go down to the first one, not that one. One more. Part 1, right there. 1.4 million.
Welcome to part 1 of Chronicles of a Former Fuckboy. I was a fuckboy for many, many years. I learned my lesson. I'm 30 years old. I do not do that anymore. So here's something that I used to say. I'm going to share this with you. To get a female to fall in love with me more and to chase me, I would say this. I would say, Amanda, I don't think you should get too close to me. I don't want to hurt you. I don't know if I'm ready, and I'm scared. So what I did right there is I was feigning vulnerability, transparency, and honesty, but I really wasn't. I was doing that because I knew if I said that, it would make her want to, like fix me, to help me, to comfort me. And by doing that, by being there for me, she's more likely to fall in love, and I take advantage of her. And it's fucked up, and if a guy says that to you, look out for that shit, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one.
So that one hits 1 million what?
0.4.
And but
1.4
when you first put it up, within a day, how much did you hit?
I posted at night, sometime in the late evening, I think, and then I was like, whatever, and then I didn't check it, and then I wake up the next morning and I was like, oh, let me look at my TikTok, and then I had thousands and thousands of people following me, and every time I refreshed it, it was hundreds. Like every refresh was hundreds of new people, literally within a second.
Seriously?
It was fucking nuts. Yeah.
How come when you refreshed it? Oh, because you had to just update it. Yeah.
No, because that's how many people were following me per second. It was hundreds per second.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before that, we were hitting what, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, not even?
On a good day, maybe like 2. I mean, I had a few ones that maybe 5, maybe 10, like
See,
very,
what's
very
weird,
few.
I've been hitting 60, 70, 80,000 hits, but I've never hit the million. I stopped after 1 month. I still probably have like 1,000 followers, maybe even less. Did the second one, part 2, get any hits?
Oh yeah, all of them. I did like 12 parts. People were begging for those.
So
because yeah.
So second one, how big was that? Over 1 million?
Cumulatively, they're in the millions.
All right. So let's see the second one, Ronnie.
Okay.
Ronnie, get on this. Stop drinking and eating.
Welcome to Confessions of a Former Fuckboy Part 2. Now, this video is about texting manipulation. Something that I would do in the past to get a girl to think about me more is I would purposely ignore her text messages. So if she sent me a text message at 7 p.m. on a Monday night, I would not respond until she sent me a second follow-up text, whether that be the next morning or 2 days later, 3 days later, right? And if she texts me back a second time a few days later, that means that whole time she was thinking about me. And that's how I know that I got her. Like she's in the palm of my hands. Females do that shit too. And normally we do that as humans to people that we don't really care about. Now, sometimes you forget that happens, but a lot of times if it's a reoccurring thing and you keep texting me back and I don't respond until days later and you respond immediately, I know you're mine.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Here's the crazy part of this whole thing. This is the new version of the game in tech way because